Kavan, warrior. I bring news from the war, and an opportunity for honor and glory. We recently took the Alhena system from the Federation in battle. In response, Starfleet has sent a task force to take it back. Our forces may not be enough to repel their counterattack. Alhena is an important system. I will not see it fall back into Federation hands. Join me there, and we will teach Starfleet what happens when you defy the Klingon Empire! There is an incoming hail from the station's commander.
Good. More warriors to join the battle against these Starfleet thieves. This was Imperial space for centuries, until the Khitomer Accords gave it to the Federation. A mistake we have corrected, as you can see.
It appears Starfleet disagrees with your claim, Commander.
Bah! Let them whine like newborn targs. I have but one answer for them. Glorious battle! Join the fight, and we can litter the stars with the wreckage of their ships!
Fight well, and with honor. Qapla'.
Good. They are disabled and at our mercy. Now is the time to strike. Let us board the vessel and seize anything useful while we can.
Agreed. I will lead the boarding party myself.
I hope you are ready for a fight. Despite what you may have heard, most Starfleet are not cowardly weaklings. They will defend their vessel like warriors born. See what the human knows while I search their computer for intel.
If you're going to kill me, get it over with. If you're waiting for me to beg for my life, it's not going to happen.
You have a warrior spirit, Captain.
What's the Klingon saying? Better to die on our feet than live on our knees. That works for us too, you know.
Answer my questions and you will die with honor, Captain.
He's stalling, buying time for his security teams to storm the bridge. The turbo lifts approach as we speak. Guard the entrances while I extract intelligence data from their computers.
Prepare for battle. Qapla'!
now know that the Iconians are responsible for the Undine infiltration of the Alpha Quadrant. The Kamakuv were content to stay in fluidic space until the Iconians tricked them into believing that our ships were invading their home. Then they came as thieves in the night, stealing our very forms and taking the places of honorable warriors. These detestable creatures destabilized our alliances, creating paranoia and discontent wherever they went. If the Federation had honored the Kittimer Accords and helped us stamp them out when we brought this infestation to their attention, the Quadrant might be a very different place today. But they did not. And we see that anyone who is not our ally is our enemy.
My invasion of their computer systems has been very successful. I have found security command codes and transponder IDs for the Sol system.
The very heart of the Federation.
Indeed. We can do glorious deeds with this information. Deeds worthy of song and memory. Come, let us return to the ship. There is no glory to be found in a Starfleet brig. The Starfleet vessel is too heavily damaged to be of any more use to the Empire.
Indeed.
Your orders? Do you wish to scuttle it, or leave its warriors to fend for themselves?
Give them a warrior's death. Open fire.
Opportunities like this do not present themselves often. I suggest we contact the High Council and discuss the best course of action.
Agreed. Open a secure channel.
Very well. I have Chancellor Jempak standing by.
You have done well today, warriors. Such boldness should be rewarded. Though an assault on Earth would be glorious, I believe there is a greater chance for success in attacking a critical Federation war asset, the Utopia Planitia shipyards. Utopia Planitia is Starfleet's main ship repair and construction facility. Any lasting damage there could hinder the Federation war effort greatly. Yes, that will be your target. It is only fitting that you will find glory at a planet named for a god of war.
Indeed, Chancellor.
You must act quickly. It will not be long before Starfleet learns of your success and what you have taken from them. If there are warriors eager to seek glory with you there, lead them to Mars for the Empire. Fight well. Fight with honor. Qapla'!
Indeed, Chancellor.
We should approach the starbase. Some of the warriors there may wish to join us in battle once more.
It is an honor to heed your call to battle. We answer it gladly. Soon, Starfleet will pay the price for defying the immortal Empire. It will be glorious! All ships have reported in. They are ready for combat. We leave for battle at your command!
A strike this deep into Federation space has not happened in many years. If we succeed, our names will be remembered for eternity! Tamidun Bamidun! There it is. Mars. A harsh, scarred world. The humans named it well. We won't have time to destroy the main shipyard, but we can do considerable damage to their repair facilities.
we'll have to deal with those Starfleet vessels.
Agreed. Fortunately for us, the entire Third Fleet is not present. That is a battle only a fool would seek. It would be glorious for Starfleet. No, the token force in the system will fight well, but we have the element of surprise. And we are Klingons. Victory will be ours.
Indeed.
We will also need to disable local communications. I can use the command codes we seized in battle to achieve this, but we must do it quickly. Wait too long, and every Starfleet ship in the quadrant will be summoned to aid their comrades.
Understood.
Atrophia Planitia Control. All ships, scramble for defense.
Powering up the ships. Destroy as many as possible while they are done.
Probably reconfigured the deflector array in new and devious ways.
Needless to say, every ship in the sector is coming here at maximum warp. It is time to go. Let's regroup back in Klingon space and leave Starfleet to their ugly little red planet. We are receiving communications that the Third Fleet arrived shortly after we warped out. Some of our ships did not escape, and warriors have been captured. Even now, the Federation is denying them a glorious death in battle. This cannot stand!
It sounds like you have another plan, Command.
You know me well. Starfleet has been disrupted. Their focus will be on Mars and other critical targets in the Sol system. Ah, but a prison? They will not consider that a critical target. A host of bold warriors could stage a jailbreak.
Bold warriors such as ourselves.
Indeed. The nearest Federation holding facility is in the Gamma Okana system. If we move quickly, we can liberate our captured allies and spare them eternity in the halls of Grethor.
Alter course to the Gamma Okana system.
As I suspected, Starfleet is still in disarray from our attack on Mars. The advantage is ours.
What is our next move?
We must swiftly disable the security measures around the station so we can beam aboard and stage the jailbreak.
All hands prepare for battle.
facility is sending a distress signal. I will try to jam it. Keep working. More Starfleet ships. Eliminate them! Success! Our efforts have cleared a small sensor hole in the station's defenses. We can exploit this weakness and beam into the facility. My readings indicate we won't be far from the security area where our allies are being held.
Good. Boarding party, prepare for combat.
Ready to transport. On your signal. Reading several Klingon life signs. The warriors are being held in cells nearby.
We will not leave this place without them. Move out.
Contact. Engaging hostile.
Intruder alert! All personnel to security stations.
Main controls are locked. There are secondary consoles at either side of this cell block. We can use them to override the security fields there.
Understood.
Come out, Starfleet! Come and see how a true warrior fights!
I will not die caged like a honeybat.
Engineers will be the
I
death.
will die a warrior's
Attention
death.
our actions and created a scattering field to stop us from beaming out.
We need a new escape plan now.
There is a cargo ship not far from here. Currently blocked by a security. must seize a control station so we can drop that fuel. At that point, we can use the cargo transporter to escape.
Cunning as always, Command. Let's go.
Used to think the Iconians were a dead race. More than 200,000 years ago, the Iconians were the rulers of the quadrant. They thought no one could challenge them. But even the mightiest can fall to the Horde. So it was with the Iconians.
This time, Starfleet. Not this time. Ha! It is done. The field is down, and the path to the cargo transporter is clear.
Well done. Follow me, warriors.
Miserable Starfleet Takek!
What is it now, Command?
The Starfleet Kotal is devious, more than Feklar himself! But he will not win this time. If I narrow the annular confinement beam... Yes!
Command, we are running out of time. Can we leave or not?
We can, but only one person at a time. Hold the line while I control the evacuation.
Prepare for battle. Qapla'!
Security teams to the transporter room.
The first warrior is away. Second warrior transported. Third warrior away. Halfway there. 3 left. Two to go. Only one more. All warriors have been evacuated. Prisoners have been evacuated, and I managed to foil our personal Starfleet Veklar. We can all beam out now. More enemy ships have arrived, led by the USS Challenger. This may be a battle we cannot win, my friend.
It seems that Starfleet wants a word. On screen.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. We'll be making our stand here, and we will hold the line.
I do not fear your famous name or your vessel. Try to die well, Starfleet.
All ships, this is LaForge. Fire at will.
To battle for the Empire. Qapla'!
Course laid in. We can leave on your order. Word of our success is spreading throughout the Empire and the Federation. We have inspired our fellow warriors and given pause for thought to our enemy. It was a good day, my friend. A glorious day. You have proven yourself to be a warrior of singular quality. Know that I may call on you again when the Empire has need of such a warrior. Until that day, fight well and with honor. Qapla'! One of the vessels that took part in the raid on Utopia Planitia has gone missing in the Orith system, in Romulan space. We received a brief burst from the ship's emergency transponder, but then it went silent. If this was a Romulan attack, we may have a new enemy to face in this war. Command has ordered us to go to the last known location of the ship. Once there, we are to find the missing vessel and recover the critical data, if possible. Everything we do is for the Empire. We have arrived in the Orith system. The bird of prey may be in orbit, obscured by the planet itself. It may have crashed on the planet or been destroyed here in space. It is time to begin the hunt. Ready to begin a sensor sweep on your command.
Good. Begin your scan, come in.
There is too much radiation from Orith Prime. It's scrambling the sensor signals. We should narrow down the search area with more intensive scans of key areas. That small Ion Nebula is a good place to start.
Helm, set a course for the Ion Nebula.
officers are skilled, my friend. We now have a detailed scan of the Ion Nebula. There is a cluster of debris behind the larger asteroid. Metallic content is consistent with a ship. That may be what remains of our missing vessel. If so, there could be something left to salvage in the wreckage.
Well, let's find out.
I suspect that pirates have been ambushing ships in this system with traps like this for some time now. Crude, but effective. Many a freighter captain came through here trying to avoid inspections, only to meet a cold and brutal end.
Any sign of our missing vessel?
Sensors are picking up Romulan and Nausicaan alloys within the debris field, but nothing from a Klingon vessel. I'm reading an interesting radiation anomaly nearby. I think we should investigate it.
Very well. Helm, take us to this anomaly of Commends.
Nausicaan pirates. They must see the Romulans as easy targets. It is possible they attacked our missing vessel as well, despite the alliance between the Nausicaans and the Empire.
If so, they paid the price for their treachery.
Indeed. They should have known better than to challenge a Klingon. Wait. Reading an energy signature on the surface of Orith 2. It corresponds to that of a warp core.
One of ours?
Indeed. And of the size and class used in a bird of prey. We need to get down there and investigate. There could be survivors.
Helm, take us into orbit over Orith 2.
Standard orbit established. We are in transporter range. Away team is standing by in transporter room 1. Detecting bands of Vistrium in the rock formations here. It scatters transporter signals, so this is as close as we can get to the bird of prey safely. We should make our way to high ground and get an overview of the area. Then we can plan how to proceed to the crash site. What's this? My tricorder's range has been reduced by more than 60%. The Vistrium and trace amounts of Kelvinite could account for some of that, but no, there's something else. I think we're dealing with a jammer of some sort. Run a scan and confirm my readings.
Very well. Scanning now.
There. Do you see it?
Looks like a low-level duonetic field.
Exactly. And naturally occurring duonetic fields would not be so constant in effect. This field is artificially generated. I'm sure of it. Be advised. That field will make using transporters difficult. I believe our weapons will still work, however.
Understood. Remain vigilant. I do not think we are alone here.
As I suspected, that field is making it difficult to maintain a sensor lock. It won't be safe to beam out of here without using a pattern enhancer.
We will set one up then. I do not want to be trapped here.
Picking up some energy readings to the south. The jungle is dense. Many life signs. Exercise caution. Dangers are hidden here. We are not alone. The rocks here form natural valleys and causeways. If we head to the low ground and follow the valleys, we should be able to reach the crash site.
Let's get down from here and push through this jungle.
I thought I saw something moving. We should scan the area again. This planet is playing tricks on me. There's nothing there! There it is! The bird of prey! Recommend we run a baseline scan before we proceed. I do not like surprises. There have been too many of them here already.
Agreed. Scanning now.
Those might be life signs. But the radiation from the ship's reactor is fouling up my tricorder. We can't rely on our instruments here. Visual recon is our next option.
Very well. Stay alert. Let's move out.
Kavan, I am Katang, captain of what remains of this honored vessel.
What happened here, Captain?
We were returning from a recon mission and encountered Nasakan pirates. One of them got a lucky shot and knocked our seal generator out. We were making repairs when the Hirogen attacked.
Hirogen? Here? They have come far to hunt.
Indeed. They are good at that. They jammed our transmissions and began to hunt us like animals. Shortly after, we crashed. I do not know how many of my crew remain. Several of them went into the jungle to hunt the Hirogen against my orders. Young fools. Always it is the brave ones who die.
We will search the area for your crew, Captain.
A Romulan. Not terribly unexpected, considering where we are. And I do wonder why a Romulan is in the company of Klingon warriors. Keep him close for now. We can interrogate him later. So we don't have to worry about the Hirogen putting their blades in our backs.
Watch him closely. We have enough to worry about as it is.
This warrior survived the crash. A very sharp blade killed them, expertly wielded. Tracing the blood trail back to its source, I found a second drag path and 2 sets of footprints. I believe this warrior died trying to defend someone else. Someone who was then taken.
Then perhaps they can be found and liberated.
I'm detecting electrical burns and plasma damage, along with pieces of shrapnel that could have come from an exploding console. This warrior died with honor. There's nothing that indicates they left their post.
To die in the line of duty is the hope of every Klingon.
This warrior was killed by blunt force trauma. The wounds could have been caused by the force of the crash. If the ship's inertial dampers were offline before the ship hit the atmosphere, it is likely that many of the crew were killed this way.
Unfortunate.
This warrior had many internal injuries. Injuries that should have been immediately fatal. And yet, they survived for some time. And look! Their disruptor was drained of power. Every shot was fired. They died in battle.
Today, there is a new warrior in Sto-vo-kor.
I'm detecting level 3 radiation burns and severe heat damage. This warrior must have been very close to a power conduit when it exploded.
Not how I would want to die.
That's all of them. Let's go talk to Captain Kitang.
Where is the enemy? I will die as a warrior. Do not let me die like this.
Be still. I will tend to your wounds, Captain.
My strength returns. I will live to fight for the Empire. Do you hear, Hirogen cowards? Kitang, son of Karok, lives on. Meet me in battle, if you have the spine for it.
It is our understanding that you acquired valuable tactical data, Captain.
It is quite a prize indeed. Complete scans of the Romulan defenses and the plans for a new type of warbird. Unfortunately, that green-blooded Petach over there detected us. Clever bastard was following in our warp trail as we left the Ratar system. Clever, but not clever enough. We detected him and disabled his shuttle.
I'm surprised you didn't just kill him.
Oh, I've considered it several times. But my senior officer has convinced me that Imperial intelligence might like a word with him. So we threw him in the brig. Since then, he's been nothing but trouble. The cunning Toba managed to sabotage our computers after the crash. He'd have done more if my chief engineer hadn't introduced him to the business end of her spanner.
How badly did he damage your computers?
They're functional, but barely. You should be able to extract what you need from them, but I would hurry before the power runs out.
I am getting power readings from within the ship, but they are at minimal levels. If we can find a working terminal, we can use it to access the ship's data core.
Let's see what we can recover.
I have the data. It's encrypted, but there will be time to deal with that later. For now, we should aid Captain Katang and any other survivors here.
Agreed.
Qapla'! I'm ready to leave this wretched planet. Lead the way. I'll follow you back to the transport point.
ISS Corbomite, this is the away team. We're on our way to the transport site. Stand by. Prep for beam up. We have survivors.
Go! Catch that Bataka, a Romulan!
Captain Katang must have had a bomb rigged to the warp core. He knew the Hirogen would return. Reading Klingon life signs up ahead. More survivors. These Hirogen have no honor. If they did, they wouldn't keep warriors caged like animals. Let us free these warriors and send them to the pattern enhancer for evacuation. Once that is done, we can return there ourselves.
Katang bought us some time. Let us make the most of it.
Where are the Hirogen? I will make them pay for this!
Evacuate! As you wish. Should I see a Hirogen, I may be delayed.
Honor to you and your house, warrior. You have my thanks.
I will not die in a cage, but as a warrior of the Empire. Qapla'!
There's that Romulan again! Quick!
Where are the Hirogen? I will make them pay for this!
I submit to your will. Among my people, that would make you bound to protect me as you would an honored guest. So guard me now, if you are truly honorable. A large force of Hirogen are coming this way. I won't survive without your assistance.
It's not clear what he knows about Katang's mission, but we do know that he wanted us to capture him and escape from the Hirogen. The choice is yours. Shall we take him with us, or not?
Secure the prisoner and prepare to move out.
You won't regret this. If I ever return to my home, I will tell my people that there is at least one officer of the Empire who truly knows the meaning of the word honor. Lead the way. I will follow willingly.
The Hirogen won't give up the hunt easily. In that, they are almost Klingon. Stay on guard. There may be more traps and ambushes ahead.
We can follow that jungle path next to the hillside we came up to get here.
pack are using me and my crewmates as bait for their traps. There is a spatial charge underneath me. It is wired to explode if I move. Might be able to disarm it if you cut the right wire. Save me, or let me die with my honor intact.
I've sent the warrior to the evac site. I've sent the warrior to the evac site. I've sent the warrior to the evac site. I've sent the warrior to the evac site.
There you are! Let us talk of victory! I killed the Herodian leader in battle, and then caught most of his witless lackeys in the blast. It was glorious! Halus himself could have done no better. But there is still glory to be had, brave warriors. A second Herodian Alpha still lives. He has been chasing me through the jungle. Now, we will fight together, side by side, with honor. Death to the Herodian! Goodbye!
That was just a prelude. The Alpha is coming. He's hiding. Watch for his minions.
has been a day of glory and of honor. Know that you are a friend to me and my house. What you have done for me and my crew, I will never forget. When we meet again, we will drink a barrel of my family's finest blood wine. Perhaps two, if we're still standing after the first. Ha!
I have the prisoner.
Truly? Ah, good. I have so many questions for that miserable Karut. He will wish for the tender mercies of Imperial intelligence when I'm finished with him. I may let them have him. Or, perhaps, I will drag him by those pointed ears all the way to Rura Penthe.
We are cleared for transporter operations and can leave at your command. This was a good victory. Though Katang's ship is a loss, he lives on, a strong warrior and hero of the Empire. He will critically reduce the supply of blood wine in the first city while he celebrates. But that is a small price to pay, I think. You and I both know we need all of the stout fighters we can get if we are to defeat the Federation. Saving warriors like Katang will help us achieve that victory. Ah, but I've chewed enough ligament here. Until we fight together once more. Serve with honor, my friend.